Everton secured a crucial 3-2 victory over Tottenham Hotspur, providing a much-needed boost to their Premier League survival hopes, while intensifying the scrutiny on Spurs manager Ange Postecoglou. The match, played at Goodison Park on January 19, 2025, saw Everton take full control, racing to a 3-0 lead by halftime, before holding on despite a late Tottenham rally. The match kicked off with an early goal from Everton's Dominic Calvert-Lewin, who ended a long dry spell that had stretched back to September. His smart finish in the 13th minute came after a brilliant dribble and turn inside the box, leaving Tottenham's goalkeeper Antonin Kinski wrong-footed. Iliman Ndiaye, who has been one of Everton's standout players this season, then doubled their advantage just 17 minutes later. Ndiaye showcased individual brilliance by twisting past Spurs defender Radu Dragusin and firing home a clinical shot into the top corner. Just when it seemed things couldn't get worse for Spurs, Everton extended their lead further in first-half stoppage time. A James Tarkowski header, which took a deflection off Calvert-Lewin, was unfortunately turned into his own net by Tottenham's Ainsley Gray, putting the hosts 3-0 ahead at the break. At this point, it was clear that Tottenham was struggling, completely overwhelmed by a confident Everton side that looked nothing like the team that had previously been bogged down by poor form. After the break, Tottenham showed some fight, pulling a goal back through Dejan Kulusevski in the 77th minute. Kulusevski's clever lofted finish gave Spurs a glimmer of hope, and when former Everton player Richarlison scored in injury time, it added some nervous tension to the final moments. However, despite Spurs' late surge, Everton held firm and secured a well-earned victory, leaving the final scoreline of 3-2 somewhat flattering to Tottenham, who were poor in the first half. This win marked a significant step forward for Everton, under the guidance of returning manager David Moyes, who had previously led the club to success during his 11-year tenure. Moyes' reappointment had initially been met with skepticism, but this victory shows that his presence has begun to spark a turnaround in their fortunes. The performance was characterized by excellent displays from key players such as Calvert-Lewin and Ndiaye, while defensive reinforcements like Jake O'Brien and Jesper Lindstrom made their mark in the starting lineup. On the other hand, Postecoglou's Tottenham side continues to struggle, and this defeat will only fuel the growing pressure surrounding his management. The Spurs manager, who has been battling with limited resources due to injuries, will have to find a way to lift his team, especially after a lackluster first-half performance that left them with an insurmountable deficit. While Spurs' late goals provided a glimpse of hope, they were ultimately unable to overcome the damage done in the opening 45 minutes. With this defeat marking their 7th in the last 10 league games, Tottenham's season continues to spiral, and Postecoglou's job is now under even more scrutiny. Stay subscribed for more videos.